I've officially been in LA for 1 week and I wanted to do a little mini vlog check-in and give my pros and cons list of living here. I know I've only been here for a short time, trust me, I know that. But I just want to share my observations so far moving over here from Florida. One of the first things I heard is that there's actually a lot of people leaving Cali because of the cost of living. That's kind of been a pro and a con because rent is pretty cheap. Like a lot of the places I'm looking at, the rent is like getting lower and lower. Con would be the cost of living here, and it's a little jarring to hear that a lot of people are leaving. But I do feel like people leaving is kind of like balancing the scale, if that makes sense. So maybe it was a good time to come. I'm talking so much with my hands. I'm Italian and Cuban, so if you can see, this is like what we do. With the amount of people leaving, it does make me very grateful for the amount that I was able to save to get here. They say money cannot buy happiness, but I think it can buy you some security sometimes and choices and options. I worked in corporate for 2 years and it was the most money I was making. So blessed, so grateful. I will never be a corporate hater because I feel like it does serve a purpose. And if you're trying to save money or do anything big, you really either need to like lower what you're spending or raise your income. For me, so grateful that I was able to work in corporate and raise my income and save for so long because it does give me like a lot of security and a lot of like breathing room here. I do feel like the jobs here are just so much more amazing. That's going on my pros list too. There's so many different opportunities. I saw jobs for Skims, Netflix, Tinder, Ross, if you like Ross, if you're a Ross shopper. I do shop at Ross, so we love Ross. The job market is just insane. So much more cool jobs, so much more cool opportunities. On my pros list, just the landscape overall and the weather, it's so beautiful. As you can see, this greenery, this is the Airbnb that I'm at month to month, and it's just so beautiful. This is golden hour. So much greenery. I'm coming from Florida, so the weather is honestly similar, minus the humidity, minus the helicopter size mosquitoes. I've seen a few mosquitoes, but they're like weak, if that makes sense. Like they look weaker, they cannot suck as much blood. So that's very pleasing to me. It's a bloodbath in Florida with the mosquitoes, so. We are loving the lack of mosquitoes here, but the greenery, the landscape, the climate, it's just gorgeous. The beaches, there's so many beaches, so much to see. I love Malibu, I love Santa Monica, I love everything. Also going on the pros list is just the opportunities. I've looked around at jobs. I've reached out to so many creators, fellow creative young people, and I have so many friends here already. So I just feel like that's a big pro just because there's so many other creative people in the city. So as a creator, we love to see it. We love to connect. We love to be able to collaborate. And I'm really looking forward to doing that down the road, collaborating on photo shoots, content, etc. So as you can see, there's so many pros to living in LA. On my cons list, and this is coming from Florida, so mind you, we were paying maybe $1.50 to $2 less for gas. That kind of sucks sometimes, like going to the gas pump and seeing like $5, $5.30 for gas. That's insane. I was paying like maybe almost $2.50 to $3 in Florida because prices have been on the decline. So that was very jarring to me. That was definitely a con, is these gas prices. I feel like groceries and everything else is kind of comparable. You can go to like certain places. I was a Whole Foods baddie in Florida, so I'm at Whole Foods here. I don't feel like the prices are so much different. If there's maybe like a 10 cents upcharge on things here, maybe that's what's going on, but I feel like everything is relatively the same in terms of like groceries and stuff like that. Another con, and this is a big one, Lord forgive me, traffic. And I know it's a big city, I know it's a metropolitan city, so maybe it's not as big of a con because the trade-off is being in LA, but sometimes to go like even like 2 miles, it can take like 15-20 minutes sometimes, just depending on the time that you're going. But actually the place I'm at, I'm in mid-city, so I'm kind of like in the middle of it all. I feel like everything has been not super far, not super hard to get to. If anything, it's maybe like 30 minutes max to get somewhere to like Santa Monica, or it is actually like an hour to get to Malibu, which kills me as a Malibu lover. Last thing on my cons list, I think the volume of people has kind of shaken some things up. Like, I have not been to In-N-Out. It's literally an hour wait to get food at In-N-Out. So the wait times can be really stressful or just like deterring people away like me who don't want to wait an hour for In-N-Out. I did go to Costco and wait like 45 minutes in the Costco food court, so I'm still waiting for some things, but some things I'm just not interested. Any other cons? I feel like that's it. Oh, the last con is it's so perfect here that you feel like you never want to leave. I feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time, going home to visit Florida and just stepping back into the intense humidity and getting swarmed by the bloodbath of mosquitoes there. That's gonna be really hard to do. But overall, loving LA. Cannot wait to keep going to events, keep sharing everything going on here, sharing updates, sharing this move with y'all. Grateful to be here, grateful to share the journey, and follow along for more LA updates as we go through living in LA.